G'day, it's Pete here. I'm back for a commentated play beginner session. I'll play some hands and try and discuss what I'm trying to go through. And then I'll follow this up with a new sort of area, which is sort of some double dummy problems, because I don't think enough people do enough of them later. So I'll just race into it and then see how we go. One heart, one spade. So north, my partner, the opener, opened one heart, and east overcalled one spade. So east is showing 5 spades and at least 8 points. I've got 9 points. So I don't have enough to overcall at the 2 level, because that needs 10 or more points. I don't have a fit for partner, but I can bid one no trump, which is basically the same as responding a no trump. Some people play it slightly stronger. Now, I don't need to be a balanced hand to do this. Lots of people think that responder needs to have a balanced hand to bid one no trump, but it's basically only the opener that bids no trumps to show balanced hands. Responder doesn't need to do that. Here I just need a stopper and spades. So I can bid a no trump. Partner bid 2 hearts. I've got a reasonable hand, but I don't have anything else I want to do. My partner has 6 hearts, but that's still not good for me, so I'll just let that go. Now to the lead. I think this is a very simple lead. My partner says they really like hearts. I also have a singleton, so that's fine. So I'll just shoot that through. Okay, so not sure if my partner's got 6 or 7 hearts for their bidding, but East has 6 spades and 3 or 4 hearts. Anyway, they've got Ace, King, Jack of spades. They also have the King of hearts. So won that. I'll just play a club. My partner will win this. And they're not playing this heart back that I wanted them to. Club, club. I'll cash a diamond and just exit a spade to them. That is awesome. Wow. Nice play, robot. I didn't want to be on lead here. I was just like, yeah, I'll just exit a spade and my partner will get a couple of heart tricks. Because East has 1 diamond, 2 clubs, 6 spades and 4 hearts. And they've got King, small, small in hearts or something. And they'd have to lead away from their hearts. But they don't want to do that. So they gave up a spade trick. And now I have to put them in dummy. And dummy is all good. Wow, that is awesome. I actually think they've got King, Jack, 4th heart. And Ace, King, Jack, 6th spade. That is... There goes the heart. There goes another heart. Oh my god, that was amazing. They still went 1 down, but that was a huge hand. I'll just fix this up. Just give me a sec. Wow. Okay. So let's just look through the play. So I led a heart to my partner, and they didn't want East to finesse their hearts or anything, so they returned a spade. And East can't actually get to their partner's hand, and so they just cashed another spade, and then put me in. So I'm in here, and I wasn't quite sure about what my partner had at this stage, but I just led a club to the ace, and they still didn't want to give me a heart ruff, so I knew that East must have good hearts or something like that for them not wanting to do that. So I just cashed the ace of diamonds, and now Dummy's got lots of winners, but East can't get there. So I just exited a spade rather than trying to play anything that'll be useful for them. And then if they win, they then have to give up 2 heart tricks, right? At this stage. But I let a spade, and check that out, they just ducked it. That is awesome. So they gave up 1 spade trick, but they don't lose 2 hearts. So if they won their spade, they would give up 2 heart tricks. So they're like, nope, stuff that. I'm ducking the spade, making you stay on lead, and then they don't lose any hearts. So, oh wow, what an awesome start to the hand. Hope you enjoyed that one. Those sorts of plays do not come up very often. That was cool. Got a nice hand here, 17 points. So I'm sort of slightly too good to overcall here. Usually overcallings are 8 to 16 points. I can sort of stretch it a bit, and 1 spade's fine. But I've got a good spade suit, so I can double. Now, double's usually interpreted as a shortage in the suit bid, or a shortage in the suit bid with all the other suits, or a hand that was too strong to do something. So you can actually start with double, and then follow it up with bidding a suit to show a strong hand. Ace kind of, like, I was going to double, and if my partner bid anything, I was going to bid spades, and that shows 16 plus points with at least 5 spades. Ace sort of got in my way here, because they just bid a spade. I haven't really shown my hand, but I'll just leave it there. I get 1 no trump. I'll bid 2 spades, even though they have shown spades here. I won't sell out. Oh, good. Should have failed. I thought 2 spades would be, yeah, I've got a good spade suit, but my partner obviously didn't interpret it as that. 2 spades would have been okay. I'll lose 1 spade, 1 club, 1 diamond. Might make. Looks like I should have passed, but 3 diamonds is no thing of beauty playing in their fit. So some people just overcalled, which I think is perfectly fine as well. Oops. Yeah, so interesting hand. I was planning on doubling and then bidding again, but they bid my suit, so I didn't feel inclined to bid then. But then they stopped in 1 no trump, so I figured, yeah, why not give it a shot. Why not is because my partner didn't interpret my bid. Okay. Not enough to open, just a balanced 10 count. Now, my partner bid 1 diamond and it goes past to me. And I got 10 points in a balanced hand. Now, I've got a few different options here. You can bid a new suit at the 2 level, 2 clubs, which is sort of 10 plus points with a club suit. I could bid 2 no trumps, which shows sort of 10 and 11 points. The balanced hand, not because, like, I know I'm a responder here, but it's a balanced hand because if I was unbalanced, I'd bid something else in this situation. But I personally like just bidding 1 no trump. Even though it's 6 to 9, I often let 10 counts sneak in there, so I'll just bid 1 no trump. Partner jumped to 3 no trumps, so we haven't underdone this one. Okay, now to planning the play. So you want to start by counting your winners. And I've got 2 hearts, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, because I got the ace king, and a spade. So I got 7 winners. And I just need to set up a couple more. And I've got multiple options here. I can finesse in clubs. I've got the Jack 10. And if you ever consider leading something, such as an honor here, leading the Jack, if it gets covered, you want to work out what gets promoted, and here it would promote the 10, which I have. In diamonds, I have a two-way finesse here. So I can play a diamond to the 10, hoping East has the Queen, or I could play a diamond to the Jack, hoping West has the Queen. In hearts, I can finesse as well, and in spades, I can finesse. So I've got finesses and everything in all the suits, so lots of options I have to choose between. So one thing that's concerning is I don't have great stoppers in spades, and if East actually leads a spade, I'm in a bit of danger. So I want to take a finesse that if it loses, that it will put West on lead, and they still can't lead. So if I take a heart finesse and that loses, that'll put East on lead. If I take a club finesse, and it loses, it'll put East on lead. If I take a spade finesse, that just defeats all the purpose, because that's my dangerous suit. In diamonds, I can finesse two ways. I could either play low to the Jack, which would put East on lead if it lost, or low to the 10, which puts West on lead if it loses. So there's only one finesse I can take safely, and that's the diamond finesse this way. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, it lost. West is on lead, but notice they can't lead spades without giving me two tricks. So I'm now safe. I'm going to make my contract. Turns out the king was onside anyway, but that's okay. And I'll play a club to the ace, come back to my hand, and now I'll finesse the club. Okay, and that suit broke 3-2, so that's still all good. So I've got more winners. I'm going to make lots of tricks here. So I'll play a club to the 10 and finesse the heart. I was just slightly worried about my entries there. Oh my god, everything's working here. So king of hearts, ace of diamonds. Now jack of diamonds, I'll throw away the thing that's not a winner. And I've still got this sneaky entry here to the 7 of clubs back to my hand. So I club to my hand and throw a spade away. So I made 12 tricks, and that's just because I guessed the diamonds wrong, but I was happy guessing the diamonds wrong. I did that in complete safety, so that was fine. Just looking at the results, and some people just passed out a diamond. I find that odd that 2 people did that, not just 1, 2 people. Someone got to 5 diamonds somehow. Anyway, good point about my partner's hand here. So it goes a diamond pass and no trump. And North has a singleton spade, but they don't really need to worry about that. If the opponents don't bid a suit, I tend not to worry. So I reckon 3 no trumps is fine. Whew. That's a nice hand here. 16 bagger. My partner jumped to 2 hearts vulnerable. Now the question is, are we making game? So if my partner's got something like king, queen, jack to 6 hearts, we might take 6 hearts, the ace of clubs and the ace of diamonds. That's not going to make. Now, so I think against most people I'd just pass 2 hearts here, even though I've got a really nice hand. But these robots bid really, really conservatively. So I might just have a bash at game here. I don't have high hopes of it making, but figured I'd give it a shot. And it did make. Wow. I've got a quite useful hand for me. I think passing 2 hearts here is fine. It's just because I dislike the way robots preempt, and I'd just be always. I've decided now that I'm taking the more aggressive approach when they do something. And I've got a completely reasonable 2 heart bid, but I reckon this is probably minimum for them. Now, as it was, we have 1 diamond loser, 1 heart loser, and 1 spade loser. And then we're good. Yeah. Not a lot to the play there, so I'll just move on. Unbalanced 16 count, okay. So I want to start with my longest suit here, so I'll open one club, and it went double, and it went pass. My partner didn't bid at all. So lots of people feel like once they start the auction, they have to keep bidding. But with partner passing, there's no obligation for me to bid. I sometimes see people with balanced hands sort of bid 2 no trumps or something here with just a weak no trump, even though their partner didn't bid or things like that. So lots of hands pass. Only if you have a good bid do you bid. And here I've got a shortage in their suit, some extra points. I'm happy to compete, so I'll double, which is just take out. And my partner has absolute garbage, which we all expected. And they bid 2 spades, and we got to play there. And that went 1 down, 3 down. So I could have passed 2 hearts. I think that might have possibly worked better on the hand. But the opponents can make 4 hearts, and they bid it if I didn't double. So I guess my double worked. So just looking at this other auction that someone else did, they doubled and then they raised their partner again. So that's way too much. But they only went 2 down at the 3 level, whereas we went 3 down at the 2 level. So I find that kind of odd. Nice hand here. 3, 2, 6, 2. 7 count. Second seat, favourable vulnerability. Now, most people would be thinking preempt 2 diamonds, weak 2, good description. My general idea is that favourable vulnerability, I often preempt just a level higher or more aggressively. I still might, so this time I might just bid 3 diamonds. Push the boat out a bit and see how we go. Alright, so time to make a plan. So we want to start by counting our losers. We've got 2 club losers, a heart loser, and 3 spades. So we've got 6 losers that I have to get rid of. Got a couple of different things I can do, but I'll just start with the old clubs and following suit. Ten of spades switch, that's kind of ugly. I don't think West would put the 10 of spades from Queen 10 of spades. Some people might underlead their ace, so I'll try that. But I think they've got a short spade here. Yeah, so they had 10 Dalton spade, and I lost those 6 tricks. And now I got in, and I can finally draw trumps. Not a lot to the play there, I just had to guess where the spades were, but they were both offside, and they managed to get a rough. So I went down 2, unfortunately. So most people are opening 2 diamonds, which isn't unexpected. Everyone that opened 2 diamonds got to play in 4 diamonds because the opponents got in. People who opened 3 bought it there, but the robots defended well. And someone passed, and the opponents can actually make 4 hearts. Okay, so 3 diamonds down 2 should be a good score there. $14 points. Balanced hand. So what I want to do on this one is open my longest minor because I don't have a 5-card major, and then just plan to rebid a no trump. So I'll open 1 club. Now, if my minors were reversed, I still would have opened 1 club. It's not about which one's better, it's just you bid the cheaper one if they're equal length. 3 spades. Whoa. And I've got a fit, but just minimum, so no need for me to bid anything here. And they get to play there. Whoa! I'm glad I didn't bid 4 hearts. That would have not been a pretty spot to play. So we took the first 3 club tricks. And we'll just play another spade. And they're out of entries to the west hand now, so they'll just have to play, they'll take all their spades and then have to lead diamonds out of their own hand. Okay, and they got 7 tricks, so they went 2 down. Pretty easy hand. Clubs was the killing lead. We won 6.3 amps. Lots of people fell into the trap of just bidding 4 hearts here, which didn't get doubled. One person passed, the robot passed, so they agree with this bidding, and North reopened with a double, which I don't mind. I got 9 points for the singleton. I think I personally probably would double. But it's a bit tricky. Pass is fine. It's a borderline decision, and yeah, 4 hearts is not a pretty spot on that layout of the cards, but you could make 4 hearts on a different day. But today we defended and got 6.3 amps, so that was nice. What do we have here? Balance 16 count. Now, I do have a 5 card major, but I love to put these in with my no trumps. So I'll open 1 no trump here with my balanced hand, and I get to play there. Okay, so let's make a plan. I want to count my winners. I got 2 heart winners and a diamond off the top. Hearts is definitely the suit I want to work on. And I can get another diamond trick by force because they've led 1. Because I captured the queen and I got the jack 10. So they get the king of diamonds, but I'll get 1 later. And I might be able to score some black kings. But for now, I'll just take a heart finesse. Okay, next plan of attack is take a finesse. Oh, and I stuck in the jack, and that forced out the ace. So East has the queen. Yeah, let's duck that. Alright, and we got our diamond trick. Test how the hearts are sitting. Okay, so now I've got 3 tricks. I've got 4 more to come. So I won't be greedy, I'll just take these tricks. And just put them on lead and see if they lead something. Just try the king. But they were both offside. So plus 90 for the old 2.1 imps. Could have made another trick as it happens if I guessed the heart suit in some weird fashion, but I'm not going to do that. Happy with my plus 90 and slowly eking the robots out. Whew. Pass. 1 no trump. Got 9 points and I've only got 3 cards in the majors. I might preempt here, just bid 3 clubs. It's overbidding my hand on the description, but it gets in the way of them a lot and they might have a bit of troubles and has some other side benefits. Like we might be able to sacrifice or something. So here the opponent's a bid to 4 hearts, and if they make that, they get 620 points. But if I could make 8 tricks in clubs, if we played in 5 clubs doubled, I'd only lose 500. So sometimes you want to bid over the opponents, not because you think you can make, but because you'll get a better score. Anyway, my partner didn't like clubs, so they probably don't have that many, so I might try and give them a club ruff. But that failed, because West actually had a singleton. And a really nice 9 count. 5, 4, 4, 5, 3, 1, singleton club. Look, I don't want to go opening up all the suits, so I'll just play another club. And can I continue another club? Not sure, so I'll just play a spade. It's not clear what I should be doing at this stage. Got him. They went down 2. They tried to end play me. That was a good play by them, but they failed. So they're always down 1. We always get a club, a heart, a spade, a diamond. Now, an ace of clubs, and I continued with the club. I played a heart. I finally played a spade. Another heart. Another heart. This stage they pitched 1 more spade and got out with a spade. My partner's on lead here, and they switched to the 7 of diamonds. Now, the robots are always down 1 at this stage. There's nothing they can do. But what they were hoping for is diamond. Now, with me on lead, if I had the king of diamonds here, I have to lead a diamond back and they can play low and score the queen. But as it was, my partner had it, so they tried an end play, but it failed. Kind of cute hand. Okay. My shot again. 11 points. And a 6-card heart suit. So I'll just start with 1 heart here. I don't need to do 2 hearts. But my partner raised. Nice. And the opponent's doubled. Now this double isn't a penalty double, so I don't need to worry about that. And I'm going to compete to 3 hearts, so I may as well do it now. Except my partner took it as an invite, and we got far too high. Or did we? Okay, so if I count my losers, I have 2 club losers, a spade loser, and 2 hearts. So I've got 5 losers. And the ace of clubs could be with East, and I might also, which might drop it by 1, and I might also be able to throw a spade loser on the diamonds eventually, but they're probably going to tackle that suit. Now, I want to start drawing trumps, and I want to start drawing them from the north hand. So I'll win there, but I also want to keep the entries open, so I'll just throw away one of my top diamonds here and start with a heart. Ah, interesting. So they let a club up and the ace was onside, so my loser there is gone. So they haven't gotten into their spade suit nearly quick enough. So I'm actually going to make this. So I throw my spade away and take the ace of spades, and I'm actually home now. So that was a really bad lead from West. 10 tricks. Thanks for coming. So they can beat me. So West has a really good hand. But they've only got a singleton diamond. Now, people often lead singletons, but when you've got shortage in trumps as well, it's not a good idea too often to try and get your ruff, because unless it happens straight away, you're not going to get it, and then your partner tries to give you a ruff and they fail, like what happens here. Also, it's a singleton king, so that king's probably going to score a trick anyway, so getting your ruff isn't necessarily. I'd probably start with the queen of clubs. Yeah. Anyway, healthy win there. 10 points, 6-4. Most people, I reckon, would open this 2 hearts, a week 2, but I think this is far too good for a week 2. You've got 10 points and a 6-4 shape, so I'd actually prefer to open this 1 heart. Now, I like to count length points, so I'd count 1 extra point for a 5-card suit and 2 extra points for a 6-card suit. That drags me up to 12 points, so I'm happy to open this. 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 hearts, 4 spades. Now, I mentioned sacrifices before. I think this might be a time. They're probably going to make 4 spades. If I bid 5 hearts here, I need to make 9 tricks. Now, that's probably a little bit too far. I think there's a bad time to do it, but just on principle, I'll show you how it works. I think pass is the way to go, but I'll bid 5 hearts. Okay, so for starters, they didn't double us, which is good. Bad news, I don't think they're making 4 spades. We have 2 clubs, a spade, and probably a trick in either diamonds or hearts. King of spades. So I'll put up the king of clubs and play a heart to the call. To the queen? Okay, they're both offside, so nothing I could have done about that. I'll probably have to guess diamonds, but I'll just trump a club and now lead the queen of spades. And if East covered, I'd be able to not worry about guessing diamonds. But time to guess diamonds, and I'm going to play West to have the ace. Lose to that ace. It didn't matter. I was going to lose to one of them. And we lost 7.5. So people that opened 2 hearts actually got to play 4 hearts and make it. So it turned out opening at 1 heart worked out badly today. But I still think it's a good idea, and this hand is too strong for a 2 heart opening. But not a success for me here. Alright, what do we have here? 6 points. Alright. Need to respond, so I just want to bid 1 heart. This only promises 4 plus hearts. Any suit responder bid shows 4. And West jumped to 2 no trumps, 18-19. My hand's pretty garbage, but I almost never pass this because we're at 24 or 25 points, so just give it a shot and 3 no trumps and see how they go. Down 3. That's how they went. Some people passed 2 no trump, but the majority of people bid 3 no trumps and went down. My partner can get out for down 1, And if they happen to have led a heart rather than a spade, they can actually make. So on a different day, we're going to make this contract, and I think it's worthwhile having a crack at it. Now, my partner didn't quite get it right, but I think giving 3 no trumps a shot is fair. You don't often want to pass 2 no trumps. One no trump. Nah. Not bidding in this auction. We'll let them finish and then we'll look at what it all means. 1 no pass 2 spades. And the robots play this as minor suit Stamen. That's not that common an agreement. 2 no trumps. I don't have a minor. 3 clubs. I've got both minors and good clubs. I have a heart suit. I have a spade stopper or something. 3 no trumps. So it looks like West might have a void. Void heart. I think West will come down with 3 spades, 4 diamonds, and 6 clubs, maybe. I actually think attacking diamonds is probably the way to go. Let's be a bit outlandish. I'll try the king of diamonds. That worked really well. Found my partner's queen 4th. Did it work well enough? I'm guessing not. Let's see how it all ended up. So Tommy came down with the exact shape I thought they would. And robots actually managed to guess the stuff. So a minor suit lead's the only lead that holds it there. So I went the king of diamonds because I was hoping to find partner's suit and wanted to unblock it. It's not a very common lead, but got the queen 4th I was after. And they let a low club up and managed to guess the clubs right. So that worked well for them. A couple of people managed to beat 3 no trumps. Let's see how. They let a spade and gave away a spade trick. The robot started cashing some stuff. And they misguessed clubs. Okay. So I found a successful lead, but not quite good enough because they still managed to guess clubs. But I'm happy. Main ideas was I had a fair idea what West's shape was, because the bidding was very descriptive. And East said, I have hearts covered, and I'm happy to play 3 no trumps as well. So it looked like diamonds might be a spot, and I didn't want to lead a heart into the void if East knew that they had a void and was happy still to play it. But tricky hand. Glad I found my partner's suit. Can happen from time to time. 10-15, balanced hand. 1 no trump. 2 hearts, and a minor. 2 no trumps, lemon soul. So this is just a convention. It says bid 3 clubs. So that's what I do. And my partner just wanted to play there. Okay. So I'll play a club, and we draw trumps. Do we draw the final trump? I want to take a couple of spade finesses, so I'll do that now. And my only entries are in the club suit. So that's why I didn't draw the final trump. Spade. Oh, wow. Should have drawn the final trump. Lost to the singleton king. That was brutal. That's the old hand. Here's the new hand. Ah. Should I have made that? I don't know. Got 2 diamond losers, 2 heart losers, and a spade. Yeah, I'm always going to go down. Even, like, I'm not going to drop the singleton king. That's pretty ridiculous. So I think how I played it was fine. If it was anything other than a singleton king, I would have made and wanted to finesse twice. So, yeah. That just failed miserably. That's just how it happens. Okay. 10, 14 points, 5 cards suit, but unbalanced hand. So, start with my major, and I just want to bid my other suit. So, tell partner I got 5 spades, 4 clubs. And they just gave preference back to spades, so let's just pass that. They're a minimum hand. And I'm not sure why they gave preference back to spades when they've got 4-card club suit. That seems peculiar. Oh. Just thought I'd try the jack of diamonds. Can't hurt. Now I got this diamond loser I want to get rid of, so I'll just take the hearts from the top. Hope they're 3-3. They weren't, but they had to trump with what might be a natural trump trick. What do I want to do from here? Let's draw trumps. I went down 1. I probably could have made that. Let's see. Not always down 1 on the diamond lead. People did make it. They got a diamond lead. What did they do? They just returned a diamond. Interesting. Went ace of clubs and another club. That doesn't seem the best defense there. And now they are home. So different approach there. That one worked pretty well. Guess it's got some merit, but not sure why they chose to do it. Look at this garbage. I had an invitational auction here. Club, a spade, 2 spades. Yes, I have a fit for you and a minimum hand. 3 spades. Are you maximum or minimum for that 12 to 15? I said, yep, I've got 14, 15. Me to lead. I don't want to lead clubs because that's West suit. Don't really want to lead a trump on this auction, so I might just lead a heart. My partner switched to a diamond, which is pretty odd. And Declare didn't guess hearts right. That's even more odd. I don't know why Hands are defending the way they are. I just assumed they let a spade and I was trying to follow suit, but no, they let a club and ruffed and I got to over ruff. We are destroying this. This hand didn't go so well for them. Just the down 4. Oh, wow. So I let a low heart, and they should probably play low because people don't underlead aces, so they should try and hope that I let away from the queen. And if they do that, it goes 5, 8, ace, small, and their king scores a trick. Or if it goes 5, small, 9, jack, then their jack scores a trick. But they misguessed the hearts. And my partner switched to a diamond, so they won and took a club finesse. And my partner now played a heart to me, and now I continued with the diamond. And then at this stage, they played ace of clubs and tried trumping a club, which I overruffed. Now played a diamond for my partner, which they could overruff the dummy, and then a club, and I got to overruff to Clara, and then a diamond, and they overruffed the dummy again. And that's down 4, believe it or not. I really didn't think I had much hope of beating that contract. I didn't have anything really, but boy did that work well. 17 points. I can double here for penalty double, and my partner has garbage, so I've described my hand. Leave it there. I don't think we've got a fit in hearts, but that's the best we're going to do. And they ran to 2 spades, so I'm still happy with that. I've got no need to bid on. 9 of clubs. My thoughts here are hopefully my partner has short clubs, so I'll return a club and yep, they can trump. Diamond to my hand, and they can trump. Diamond to my hand. And I can play another club. I'm not sure if they could trump or not. I was wondering if they were out of trumps. And my partner is out of trumps now. West only had a 4-card suit here. You got 4 spades, 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, and 2 hearts. Fire and a heart. I let a diamond, and they roughed, over-roughed, and now they're gonna... They knew they had all the rest of the tricks. So they went down 3 there. So my partner had a useful hand with the 6-card heart suit. Now, I had no reason to double or do anything after I'd shown my hand already. It just worked out that they were in a lot of trouble here, and we had really fitting cards, but I don't need to bid again. $10-13, unbalanced hand. I'm going to bid, just weighing up my decisions of 3 hearts or double. Now, if this was at the 1 level, I'd always bid a heart here, but I think double's a bit closer, but I'll still just overcall my suit. 4 no trump Blackwood. Now we're playing Roman keycard Blackwood, so the king of trumps is a keycard, so I have 2 of them. Oh, whoops, I showed no queen. I was meant to bid 5 spades and say, yes, I do have the queen. And then we get to this really good slam. But that was a silly bid by me, and we deserved not to make it. Too focused on how many key cards I actually had. Not whether I had the queen or not. It's been a while since I've done that and stuffed that up. But get to make all 13 tricks because they didn't get their club lead in time. So that was my bad. Every single person that bid 3 hearts lied about their keycards. That's amazing. Everyone else got to 6 spades, and they either passed or doubled. Now, I think double's okay. Pass is not a good choice. But everyone who bid hearts then randomly lied about their keycards, which is weird. I just forgot about the Queen of Trumps. And yeah. I love BBO. It's amazing. 1 spade, 1 no, 2 hearts. 3 spades. And they use this to show a 3-card limit raise, 10 to 12 points. The normal way people sort of initially are taught is 1 spade, 3 spades. But they've sort of jumbled stuff around, and that's what they're trying to show. And Wes said, yep, I'm happy to play. Club lead. Now, even though my king will get captured with the ace, I still want to play it. Give my partner a chance of winning a jack or something like that. I don't have much to do on this defense. Yay, my partner got their jack. This doesn't look like a testing defense here. Guess I'll take my queen if I had a queen to take. And they made 11 tricks. There was absolutely nothing about that hand that was testing. Wow, someone managed to bid 6 spades. Is that even a good... an okay spot? It's not... it's a average spot. Anyway. 1 diamond. Still want to respond. I can't bid my longest suit of 2 clubs because that's a new suit at the 2 level, which I need 10 or more points to do. So instead, as responder, I can bid 1 spade. Wow, 4 spades from my partner. So they're like 18, 19 balanced usually for this. 10, 19 points balanced hand. Just what we were after. Alright, so I still want to count my losers. None in diamonds. I have 1 or 2 in clubs, 1 in hearts, and I got 2 in spades. Okay, so I just want to start by drawing trumps. So I just want to lead a spade up. Now, with this spade combination, there's a couple of different ways you can play it, but essentially you want to lead towards 1 honor and then finesse the jack on the way back. I might just win the ace here, and while that way of playing the spades is the usual way, I'm a bit worried about club roughs. I'm also worried about this heart loser, so I'm just going to bop down the king of spades and now try and dump my heart loser on this diamond here. Okay, and that all worked. And now let's try and set up clubs. Give up a club trick, and they're going to get a spade at their own time, but I'll just play some clubs. They get to rough in, and now we're all good. Making 10. So with the spade suit, if I did finesse, it would have failed anyway. But if I chose the other way, I could have led low spade towards the king, and then low towards the 10 and finesse the other way. But that's just a straight up guess. But that's how you want to play that in isolation. But here I had other overriding things that made me want to play the queen and then the king, just so that I could get rid of my other losers. Some people went down in this, so let's see how they chose to play it. They won, played a spade to the queen and a heart, and went up. They have played exactly the same way, but then just gave up the spade trick. So that was just really silly. Let's see what this guy did. Queen of clubs, spade to the queen, heart, king, diamond, diamond, diamond. King of clubs. Okay, so they're right up along with me here, but all they have to do is give up the club trick here. But they played a spade, and now went heart, and they can't get, they have to lose. So they forgot to set up their clubs there, so that was pretty unlucky. I was hoping some people might do. Alright, we found some people went down 2 on this hand. Spade, queen, heart, diamond to the ace, spade to the 9. Yeah, so they hooked the spade, and because that finesse lost, they also lost their heart trick. So that's why they went down 2. So that was a good way to play the spade suit if that was your only issue on the hand. But you've got other issues, so getting rid of that heart loser was of vital importance. So I took a slightly worse percentage line in the spades to give me better odds in the other suits. Balance, 13 count. Now I'll just pass. While I would have opened this hand, there's no good way to bid this. I see lots of people double and other things like that, but there's no need to bid on these sorts of hands. You can just pass, and if your partner's got a hand, they can bid. Otherwise, you can just let it go. And again, still don't need to bid yet. And my partner passed again. Ace King, great lead, so let's have a look at dummy. Interesting. Well, I don't want to continue hearts. This is a tricky hand to defend. So what do we know about this hand? West has 6 points. I have 13, so that's 19 points. And East has 12 to 15. So there's 21 missing. East has 12 to 15 of them. My partner has at least 6 points. None of them are in hearts. Oh, how do I want to defend this? This is awful. I don't want to lead a club. I don't want to lead another heart. I could lead ace of spades, but if I do that, I'm not sure I want to continue spades because ace probably has a singleton. I might try a slightly risky thing of underleading my ace, hoping my partner's got the king, and that can return one without giving away a trick. But that failed. Let's see if I gave away the setting trick. Good, I didn't. Just hopefully make East lead the suits. And they got down 1. So, tricky hand to defend. I'm not sure if there's a clear-cut way to... Oh, sorry, down 2. How we should have defended that. Everything can sort of give away tricks. I really don't know. I was sort of hoping my partner had the king and could return, like king 4th spade and win and just return 1. Make East rough. But it was really messy. Let's see how some other people defended. Heart, heart, Ace of spades, spade. Alright, that's one route. Heart, heart, heart. Oh, yuck. I don't really like that defense, but luckily it didn't cost. Okay. Stop watching them play. Balanced 10 count. Now that's a pass. Now I can bid my spade. And my partner raised a 2. Now I've only got 10 points, so I'll just let that go. I'm not really interested in inviting. Time to make a plan. So count my losers. I have 3 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 spade losers. So I'll actually start by drawing trumps. So they picked up the queen of diamonds for me. So that was pretty nice. And I'll just start with a spade. And a heart. Should I finesse that? Yeah, let's finesse. Okay, good. That didn't cost. Let's see if the jack of spades falls. And it doesn't. It is annoying. So I win and try and lead a club up. They get their heart trick, but that is it. So I do make, but I feel like I could have done better on the hand. Two spades. We got 1.3 imps. Wow, I can make 10 tricks on a non-club lead. Well, I can guess the spades. This is an interesting hand for double dummy, trying to work out how you can do things. Which will be the section that I'm about to go to next. So I'll be right back. I'll have a short break and then I'll come back with a new section called Double Dummy Play, where I'll give some hands, give you some time to try and work out what can be made, and we discuss all the weird and wonderful suit combinations that can be done. Okay, I'll be right back shortly.